You and Kingmeechyyy in the building. How you doing today, bro?
Bro, I'm doing great, bro. It's another week, another day. And I'm going to tell you right now, bro, October is moving fast, bro. Fast as crap.
Yeah, we halfway through it. You already know it's the first month of the fourth quarter. These last 3 months, really, the change in the date shouldn't mean that much to you, but I do think it's a lot of energy around it, just because people see it as like a transition in time. So you should take advantage of that energy and start some new shit, or continue with the shit you already doing.
Thanks. I feel like that'd be a great use of the energy. So if you haven't been doing something, start doing that shit now.
Yeah.
But we can get right into this thing, bro. And we got some good shit. And we're going to start off with these programs, bro, because we've talked a lot on here about programs, but I feel like we haven't even dug too far into it. First, we know like what a program is. That's like the program, how you run your life, the rules you use to live your life by.
Yeah, I would go with the way, like, you have your purpose. You like before you should be messing with any woman, you need to know where you're going and who you are in life. And the program is everything that surrounds that embodies. It's like the actions, because you have the thought in your mind of where I want to go and who I am. Your program is the actions that you need to follow.
Facts. So it's going to be the action. So the rules on your life. So if you wake up at 6 o'clock, that's your wake up time. That's part of your program. If you're only eating fruits and veggies right now, that's a part of your program. Diet, all that stuff, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And women, bro, if a woman, when she comes into your life, she has to get with your program. That's simple as that. Especially if you know where you want to go and where you want to be in life. I feel like too many men changed around their program for a woman.
Yeah, and the thing about it is, you're gonna have, of course, if you're bringing somebody in, especially if y'all gonna be living together or you are getting married or whatever, there's gonna be adjustments within your program. But don't let a woman come in and make those adjustments for you and tell you what's best for you, because ideally, if she's the one for you, then it's gonna, like, she's gonna already kind of accept the things you got going on. And if you're a good dude, a good man, and you have good things set in place, like you're following your God, you're following your purpose, and chasing after that, everything else is gonna align with itself. So it shouldn't be too much adjustments you really have to make, because it's like, if you get into that season where you're like, all right, I know I want to have kids soon, so I need to get in that mindset of becoming a father. Your program is gonna kind of adjust to the mindset of, okay, I want my DNA to be in top shape, so I know that I need to cut these things out, and I also want my child to be healthy, so I know I need a woman that's gonna be willing to cut certain things out as well.
Exactly, bro. And that's just going to be a part of your program, because you don't want a woman that's like smoking and shit like that. Because I hate to bring it up, but even the fucking Blueface baby, bro, I feel like that came because she was doing wild ass shit while she was pregnant with that kid.
I mean, it's been, like, people have said, like, I can't say confirmed, but people have said she was smoking and drinking during her pregnancy pretty frequently. And there's a consensus within the black community that does nothing to, like, it's okay to smoke. And the thing about it is, it's one thing, okay, I think in smoking anything, you shouldn't, weed, whatever the fuck, you shouldn't be doing that while you're pregnant. But a lot of women feel like, okay, it's just weed, but 9 times out of 10, what are you wrapping it in?
Fact.
Fucking tobacco. You're wrapping it into a
I
fucking cigar. Yeah, like, you're wrapping it in a cigar wrap. So it negates all of the fucking healthy shit you think you're doing. Or, well, it's just calming my nerves. It's like, no, you're trying to give your baby complications and fucking deformities and shit when he comes out. Like, you're not setting your child up for to be as successful as he can be and healthy as he can be.
You're not, bro. And I feel like that needs to be part of your program. I'm telling you, because there's no way I'm letting the mother of my child do anything like that. Like, I feel like when you're pregnant, yeah, you can still do stuff. If you're working your work, do what you want to do. But like drinking, smoking, going out, I feel like that shit is so not it. Like, it's not it at all.
And that should really be prerequisites before she can even come into your life when it comes to like the overindulging in like smoking and drinking. Me personally, I don't really like girls that smoke at all. Like I didn't, not saying encourage my girl to smoke a few times, but I don't like I don't want a girl that's like, hey, roll up. Like I don't want a girl that's like that, and you shouldn't either, because most of the ones that are like that, it's gonna be a liability because they're gonna be more lazy. They're gonna be wasting your money because you know you're buying smoke for two now. Like it's just gonna be, and even like the drinking. If she's an excessive drinker, like that's bad because it's gonna be health problems. It's gonna be emotional. She's already a woman. She's making emotional decisions. She's gonna be making even more emotional decisions with lack of judgment.
But that just goes to say, bro, this is why you need your program in order first, so you don't have to ask these questions to yourself like, should this be okay? Should this be okay? No, you have prerequisite rules that you know. This is what it is. This is what it's not. So it's not gonna be no going back and forth. And these are things you need to let your girls know, bro. Like the rules, not necessarily the rules, but like what your standards are in this relationship. Like, yeah, we're together right now. That means part of my program is you can't do certain things that you used to do maybe. Hopefully she wasn't doing those things anyway. but I'm just saying.
Yeah, because you don't want to be in a position where you're trying to fix or you're trying to control or trying to change somebody. It's better to be in a situation where, okay, you found a girl that she's already checking most, if not all, those boxes. You know, we live in this Western civilization. It's gonna be like finding a needle in a haystack, but a lot of times just holding out like for something greater later and not settling is gonna be better for you in the long run, because you won't have to, like, it's a epidemic. Like the worst thing you can do, like people be talking about getting married and shit, is bad nowadays. How about being a baby father nowadays? Because that's really the worst shit. Like, yeah, marriage, she can take your money, but bro, if she got some control over your kid, now you in a worse place than a nigga who has no kids and he just got divorced and the girl took some of his stuff or whatever. He's good. He still got value because he was obviously working to be able to have stuff and stuff like that. But if you got a kid with a woman that you don't want no type of relations with, you're going to be like all these other baby dads out here who dealing with extra stress because they got either a lazy woman or a woman that is like for this fucking crazy.
I'm telling you, bro. And that shit brings down kingdoms, bro. You got to think. Let's say you got this empire, bro, and you got to give out half of it. Yeah, you might got to give out half of it, but you still got your kingdom at the end of the day. But a kid that's against you, that's like putting a rat in your kingdom, bro, like a snake. Like, whole time, that kid might try to kill your ass. Maybe not, hopefully not literally, but like, take that shit. Like, I feel like you got to really be careful for stuff like that, especially like bitter baby moms, bro. Like, we've talked about this before. Like, bitter baby moms can really turn your kid against you. Like, make you not want to fuck with them at all.
Yeah, and that's why I'm of the mindset of telling dudes, okay, yeah, we should be cautious about getting married and risking our kingdom and all these things, but we need to be the same cautious about sticking our raw penis in these random women, because it's like the consequences is going to be, if not the same, it's going to be worse, you feel me? So it's just definitely something to think about when you are thinking about, okay, I'm having my program set, so I need to find a woman that fits in this thing. I don't want to get this woman that I'm trying to change and, oh yeah, she used to do all this wild shit but she don't do it no more type shit. Like, you getting used goods, the 10 niggas that had one night stands with her and now you the one trying to cuff her and trying to change her mindsets, and she done got all this drama so she don't want to do, telling her what to do and all that stuff. You can avoid all of that by just sticking to your program and finding a woman that matches that.
Fact. Because you got to think, with your program, not a lot of women going to be able to fit in it, bro.
Yeah.
I don't believe it. Because if any woman could just come in and fit in your program's too easy. And when I mean too easy, I mean the fact that it's not strict enough, bro. It's not strict. It should be women that may want you, but like, no, they can't be with you just for the simple fact how you carry yourself, bro. Especially in this Western society, for the simple fact, a lot of women today are much wilder than they were back in the day, bro. A lot of women think it's okay if she got a boyfriend to hang out all night, coming home at 3 in the morning. That shit's dead. If my girlfriend came home at 3 in the morning on some drunk shit, I promise you there will be furniture moving in the morning. I promise you, like, hey, you gotta go. Cause that's just clear disrespect, bro. And I feel like a lot of people be getting disrespected because they have no program. Mm-hmm. They just let women do, or not even just women, whoever comes in their life. Like even me coming in your life, there's rules I have to follow to be around you. Am I lying?
Yeah. It should be some sort of rules and boundaries kind of preset for anybody that comes in your life. We do talk about women in life, but you got to keep that same energy when it comes to friendship, even family and stuff, because people will take advantage of you. And one thing about women, they know they can take advantage of you, they will. They know they can't. They won't even, like if she's like a bad woman that wants to take advantage of a man and not pour into him as he's pouring into her. If she's like one of those bad women that we talk about, she's gonna be the type to just take from you and just wanna. Damn, I forgot the fuck I was saying.
Nah, it's cool because I had some shit, bro. Because that's what women are gonna do. Women know who to play with and who not to play with, bro.
Oh hell yeah!
Like that is the biggest thing. And I be trying to tell my friends this, but they don't be getting it because niggas be getting their feelings hurt, bro. Some shit a woman just would not do. Like some shit like a woman, no, don't fuck with Meechyyy like that. He might tweak out.
And that's how you gotta be. That's exactly what I was about to say. Is like they know who to try that stuff with and they know who not to. And so a lot of times, like that's why you see why these the ghetto joints they want to fuck with the hood niggas. They know it's real like masculine men that don't identify as hood or street niggas. They identify as a man and they stand on business type shit. Like they know it's real niggas out there like that would treat a woman right, but they know they can't fuck with them type of niggas because them niggas is not checking for those like overly loud ratchet type of women because you got better options and shit like that. When you become that nigga, when you work on yourself, you get your money up, you got way better options. That's why work on yourself, get your program in place, and then you start bringing the women in.
Exactly, bro. And at the beginning, they might try to carry you, bro. I ain't gonna lie. They, especially like I feel like growing up in like in high school, cause some people even in high school they got that shit. Like some girls they just not gonna fuck with, or some girls the same way. Some guys they're just not gonna fuck with, cause they won't fit into that program, bro. So even if a bitch carry you right now, like oh she not trying to fuck, bro, it's probably for a simple fact she probably couldn't even fit in your program anyway, bro. Mm-hmm. Leave her to somebody else.
Cause that like as dudes when we're younger, the ones we carrying is usually just the ones like we'll probably fuck them on the low, but we don't want nobody to know like she's not no prize or looks wise. Usually it's like she's not no prize or she was just one of them times you was low on options at the time, so you just did it. Like usually those the type of girls that's niggas is carrying, but the whole time you need to be carrying some of them joints that you do think look good and you want her because all the other niggas want her and all type of shit like that, or she got this and that, or her ass a little fat, but the whole time she just a fucking thought.
I'm telling you, bro, or no personality. Like it could be so much shit with that, bro. Mm-hmm. That's why I said find a girl that's good for you, bro. Like you gotta kind of take look. I feel like you shouldn't take looks aside. Like you still gotta be sexually attracted to her and stuff like that. But a lot of times, bro, you might just. I feel like you should just get a low key shot and y'all just live your best life, bro. I feel like that shit would be much easier than having the baddest bitch. Having the baddest bitch, it comes with shit, bro. I'm telling you.
My thing is, to be honest, I would not fuck with no woman that got social media unless she has some sorts of business or anything to be promoting. Like if she don't have nothing like that and she's just on that bitch just to be on that, or just cause she look good, she just want to post pictures, no type of strategy with the shit. Like she not bringing nothing, like her Instagram is not bringing nothing to y'all household table. You probably shouldn't fuck with her, bro, because it's just she's probably the type that she's on there for attention 9 times out of 10, like most of these bitches. I know they be trying to say, no, I post for women or I post this for myself. No, the fuck you don't, because you just keep them pictures in your phone if it was for yourself.
I'm telling you, bro. And I feel like that goes into, like, even if she's like an Instagram model, whatever the fuck that mean, bro, shit like that, that's still, let's say she is making money from that shit. You got to think how she's making money from that shit. That's not saying it's the same. She might as well have her only fucking fans, bro. Like, I feel like that's the same concept.
Hell yeah, if she just showing her body and all that shit, same concept.
And speaking of that, bro, and let's say she is on social media, bro, and let's say she got a TikTok, but she's posting wholesome content. I feel like that's okay. If you do have a woman that's making money from the internet, which is nothing wrong with, it's just the content she's posting. What is she promoting, bro? If she's promoting being a good woman, like healthy stuff, gym, eating good, and if that comes with like showing her body in that kind of way, okay, that's going to be a little bit more reasonable than having an OnlyFans. And when I mean showing your body, I'm not talking about wild. Like, I'm not talking about like provocative pics. I'm just maybe.
My thing is like, is the body your product? Like that's what makes it bad. Like that's what makes it kind of like OnlyFans content. Because my thing is, a lot of people they let relationships hold them back in the sense that I'm not gonna do this, or I'm not gonna talk about this, or I'm not gonna do this certain thing because I'm in a relationship. Like some dudes, they scared to go to DI, scared like what their girl gonna say or think they might be doing out there the whole time. It's a lot of young black men sliding out there on business and other things than just trying to find women and shit like that. You feel me?
I feel you.
So some dudes, they wouldn't do that. Just like some girls, so some dudes put their woman in a position where even if it's just a cooking fucking video, the nigga would just be mad like, yo, what the fuck you fucking cooking on the gram? What you want to cook for other niggas? Like, no, nigga, if she's bringing whatever she makes back into y'all household, what's the fucking problem?
Exactly, bro. There is
as long as it's not provocative shit. You know?
Exactly. That's where Adam 22 and Lena fucked the shit up, bro. Well, granted, they was already porn stars, so they fucked
There's
up.
like him, he's already okay with that life. He's gonna sell his soul for anything, and you know, to each his own type thing. But if you're not okay with some shit, don't let her try to make you okay with some shit, you know?
Exactly, bro. That's why I say your program. It's not her program, it's your program, and she has to follow that shit. And if that's one of your rules, like that's one of your rules, I feel like that would be one of my rules. As long as it's like good, wholesome content, like cool, you can go do what you want to do. But when that wholesome content becomes more so it can be inappropriate or provocative or trying to sell something of that nature, it has to go.
Yeah, like you don't. It's certain things you gotta think longevity with, and okay, the OnlyFans might be popping right now, but how's that gonna affect your kids? How's it gonna affect your legacy? Are other men gonna be able to respect you and listen to you when you letting this shit go on the side? To me, I can't really respect Adam 22. He's like a clown at a circus to me. You know, he entertains. Not saying not my form of entertainment. I don't really watch the No Jumper interviews and all that shit. I be seeing the clips as I see him, but he was on there showing a fucking picture to Blueface. I seen a clip. He was showing Blueface and his baby mama a picture of Selena Powell eating his ass. And Blueface laughing at this shit, talking about why you let her spread your cheeks like that? Cause he was standing up position, I guess. I don't know what the fuck, but that shit is just too far to me. You know what I'm saying? Adam, he cool with that. He cool with all that. I'm not the type of guy that I would let. I would even like entertain. I don't want to put myself in like that world, the porn world, and all that shit, cause it's bad for branding, and you gotta think longevity, like I said, about your kids and shit.
Yeah, man, that was crazy. I didn't know that. And I feel like that shit. So the shit you do in the bedroom, your shit, bro. Your shit. I'm not here to judge. But when you release it to the public, then you can be judged, especially shit like that.
Oh yeah.
Why the fuck? I feel like that's some weird shit. That shit gay. I ain't know that shit gay, bro. I ain't even go. Bro, there's no way. not the eating ass part, but there's no way I'm gonna show a video, even to you, of a bitch eating my ass. I
think
like
it was a picture. He wanted to show him the video, but he didn't have. He said, "I don't have the video, but I can get it real quick." But and I think he just showed him a picture.
Nah, bro, that shit weird, bro. I wouldn't want to see a video of a bitch eating your ass. 'Cause it's just like, why? That shit just weird. I feel like that shit is just weird.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think even. I know a lot of shit, even like that I would have did as a kid. Like I'd have been in a room with 3-4 other niggas running a train on the joint, and we all fucking, you know what I'm saying? Of course, niggas got their fucking dicks out and shit like that. And it's like as an adult, I don't think I would do that no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? It seems kind of weird to me. You know, when we fucking young, we don't know shit, and we going on what the fuck we see on TV. We think we supposed to be fucking bitches at the same time, sharing all types of energy and like, nah, I'm saying that shit is a little wild. So I wouldn't do that. So I damn sure wouldn't like want to see or show like one of my homies like, oh yeah, bro, you see what I'm doing, or you see what she doing to me, type shit.
See, and I feel like that shit is so different. I feel like that is less gay than just showing a nigga. Okay, let's say there was a bitch getting a train ran on her. Would you rather be a part of the train or just seeing a video of everybody doing it?
I'd rather be a part of it.
Exactly. I feel like if you had to choose, you'd rather actually be a part of it.
Yeah, because I don't watch fucking porn anyway, so it's like I'm not getting nothing from that. I really don't even want nobody to show me porn and shit like that, so that shit just in the way.
I'm the same way, bro. I don't like that shit either. Like, even like just the Twitter clips, like my friends used to send me. I'm like, don't send me that shit, bro.
They just send you Twitter porn?
I'm so serious. Not like Twitter porn, but like let's say it's just a bitch with like an extremely fat ass and some shit. Like it just be some shit like I don't want to see that, bro.
So to me, it's like once you got experience in this world, you'd have been around the block. There's nothing really new you haven't seen, but it's certain dudes. Their mind is so over sexualized. They literally it doesn't matter. They can see. You can put the same ass on 20 different bitches. They get excited every single time. Which means like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, it's ass. You can admire it. It's pretty cool. But I'm not trying to watch fucking twerk videos and shit like that. Like a lot of dudes I be seeing, they will repost a bitch just because she's showing her ass. Like, and you know what I'm saying? Some of the niggas I know be doing that type shit. And like, that's cool for them. To me, it's just a distraction, though.
A distraction is like, to me that shit is pointless, bro. It's like, if I'm not actually gonna fuck this bitch, why the fuck am I just looking at her? like I feel like
just giving her free energy. That's why all these bitches be so clouded up and got all this money and followers. They getting thousands, hundreds of thousands of fucking different niggas free energy every day. Niggas dropping likes, comment, and then sliding in the DM and then sending a picture to they niggas. Like, that's a lot of energy you just giving away.
Hell yeah. And don't let you fucking send it back. I know they be getting money off these niggas.
And then don't let you fucking jack off to the shit. Now you done gave her all your energy. You done depleted yourself for the day. Literally. You manifesting all types of crazy shit for her.
Literally, bro. You might gotta help her get a new Benz. So I mean, congratulations to her. But you get nothing out of that shit but fucking 2 seconds of enjoyment. That shit's crazy.
Like you gonna for you fucking nothing, and once it's over, it's over.
I'm sorry.
Then you gotta clean yourself up and go stand up, and you remember how shitty your world is because your world is so shitty that you have to look at fucking jacking off the Instagram porn and shit. Like, I don't even know what niggas do in Virginia no more because fucking Pornhub blocked, so they just Twitter porning it up. And Twitter porn is so crazy. Like, it's you can't keep the shit. Like, I have to stay on my people I'm following timeline because I go in there for you. They putting all types of shit on that jump.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah, I be fucking. I feel like I don't see too much actual porn, but it do be like the women. Like, I don't see too much porn on my shit.
Yeah, I mean, might be a mix. Like, it'll be once in a while. Actually, some of it would be like my motherfucking niggas. Like,
I was about to say that. I think that's what it is.
Like, some of my niggas, I had to stop looking at their story just because they're doing that shit where they post 3-4 different women on their close friends just because they got a picture with a nice ass. It's like, how many times is that same shit going to excite you over and over again?
I'm telling you, bro, and it really shouldn't excite you. It shouldn't. But we've talked about manipulating emotions, though. We did talk about that. And if that's what motivates you to go out and do what you got to do, cool. I never judge a nigga motivation, bro. As long as you getting it, you getting it.
Exactly, but yeah, usually the dudes that's doing that, like the correct way to do this shit is, okay, say you see it on Instagram or you see a woman in real life, she walk by fat ass. You look at her, you take it in and enjoy that energy, enjoy that moment, but move on. Like don't let that shit, okay, you see that one picture, now you going on her page, you're scrolling, you liking, and now you done found your way to fucking porn website and you fucking jacking off. Like usually I think for most niggas that's so infatuated with ass like that, it's not just they get motivated to beat their dick. That's what they get motivated to do.
Yeah, see, that's the completely wrong way to go about it. But you're absolutely right. You can't get motivated to beat your dick. You should get motivated to get this money, get in better shape, do this so you can actually get the girl, bro. I feel like that's how you should go about it. Because if you just beating your dick, one, you're beating your dick. So it's no actual pussy. And if you're beating your dick, you're literally taking steps back to getting the bitch.
You're in the cuck position for real.
I'm telling you, bro, like, you're not.
Your subconscious is not going to know the difference between you sitting in a corner and two people having sex over here and you watching it on your phone. Your subconscious is not knowing the difference between that. So you literally treating yourself like a cuck.
I'm telling you, bro. So I feel like in those situations, it's just best. Like, you see it. Let's say you see a beautiful girl on Instagram. Damn, I really want this bitch. Looks like I got to grind harder, bro. Let me go for let me get a workout and use this energy to do something productive. Let me get a workout and get a run in. Maybe learn a new skill. Learn how to trade, my nigga.
Pick up something, bro. Pick up something, and preferably like something like trading, something where you can get some internet money. This world's moving fast, and if you don't keep up with the upcoming technologies, and we talking about as people trying to thrive in this capitalistic society and shit like that. If you don't give a fuck about none of that, then you cool. And to be honest, you probably living better than a lot of us, because you probably out in the woods or in the jungle somewhere living your best motherfucking life. You ain't worrying about. You got different worries than other people, but they are more simpler worries. Your ancestors have been dealing with those worries for thousands of years. These worries is new. Like, social media only been around for fucking 15 years. Like, this is all new. We're gonna see in the next 20, 30 years how it affects like these kids and stuff like that, because they got so much anxieties and they pumping them with so much pills and shit like that, because they expect a fucking 5-year-old to want to sit still for 6, 7, 8 hours a day. Like, shit crazy. Nah,
that shit's crazy now, because I can't sit still now whole time. I don't even know if y'all notice. I'll be moving around all the time. Like I be, even when I eat.
And if you can't sit still and in a boring classroom setting as a fucking 4 or 5-year-old, then he got ADHD. Let me pump him up with some pills to dull him out, and then he'll sit there and fuck up his personality and be all paranoid and shit like that.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like it will literally change your personality.
It was on a goddamn commercial or something. Dude was talking about they gave him. He's an older dude now, but he said they put him on Adderall, I think, when he was a kid and shit like that.
Really?
He said that shit fucked up his personality, his mood, his energy, everything, and all because he couldn't sit still.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. I feel like you can't expect a kid to sit still, bro. Oh my goodness. In North Carolina, bro, I'm with my niece. She don't sit still for a motherfucker. Bro, tell me why. We in the movie theaters. I take a nap. My brother take a nap too. We both knocked in the movie theater. We wake up, we just see Zuri running around the movie theaters going crazy. We're like, what the fuck? And it was funny because she a kid. She won't bother nobody. But it's just the principle, like, you're not expecting her to sit and watch. And then, mind you, it's the movie she wanted to see, Paw Patrol. An hour and 34 minutes. She could not do it. But we're not expecting her to. You feel me?
Yeah, and it's because kids that will, like, whatever the new thing that comes into their eye, that's the new focus. You know what I'm saying? They can have a movie on and be on the tablet, and whichever one got the loudest bright colors, they gonna be focused on that till they look at the next one like, oh shit, that one's a little louder and brighter. Oh, hold on. Like they get so distracted very easily, and I think that's just normal. You're a new human being. Everything is new to you. You're trying to like move around and shit. I don't even know how we got to this, but yeah.
I don't know either.
You know what I'm saying? Don't be doing. I think public school though, in general, is kind of it induces a lot of those things, the anxieties and stuff in kids by itself. So pumping them up with pills just make it worse.
I'm telling you, bro. And that comes like, watch. I mean, I understand we all not in that predicament to send our kids to the best schools, maybe. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, you can do what you can do, bro. Even if it was just homeschooling, like whatever you could do, or making sure they're getting knowledge, even if they're going to public school. Like when they get home, give them the actual things they're gonna need, bro.
Yeah, because it's really about how much. It's about the type of person you are and how much time you spend with them, because you got to think they're a kid. They're gonna be absorbing every motherfucking thing around them. So if you make sure that you putting good influence around them when you're not around, and you're around them a lot to make sure they're getting that good influence from you, then they should be alright regardless of what type of school they go to. It's still gonna come with some things, because you know kids is mean, and if your kid is seen as weird because they fucking 5 years old on fucking self-improvement and shit. Like, yeah, your kid gonna seem a little weird to other school kids in public school, but you know, you just teach them how to fight and they'll be fine.
I'm telling you, 5 years old on self-improvement, he might be a fucking genius. I feel like not everyone can be an entrepreneur, bro. And there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like people get so misconstrued. Like, we see it so much, though. We see, like, the Instagram. We only see, like, the good of it. Oh, man, this guy has a Bugatti. Like, Andrew Tate, he got many planes as he want to.
And shout out Antoine Dance, because he brought attention to this the other day. It was a video about Cardi B. She was explaining that she would rather have a Birkin bag over property. That on first glance, it sounds kind of crazy. You know, a lot of people are like, oh, you need real estate. But she was coming from the perspective of someone that has a lot of stuff going on already, because she's a brand and she's an artist and all these things. And on top of that, she's dealing with tenants, she's dealing with repairs to her houses and all these different things. She said it's a lot. She said, I'd rather at this point, I'd rather buy a nigga buy me a Birkin bag than what's it called? Than a property, a real estate property.
And that does make sense.
Yeah, it makes sense for that reason, because she's busy, and also people don't understand the Birkin bag is an appreciating asset as well. Yeah, it's something she's gonna wear, but it's not like bitches be wearing their Birkin bags through the mud and shit. Like, nah, like usually, especially it's a Birkin bag that Cardi B own, no matter how much Offset spent on that bitch, she can sell that bitch for more.
That is true, bro. I like that a lot.
But back to the entrepreneurship thing, because it's very important, and it's okay that everybody don't have to be an entrepreneur. You only need really one in your family to start a family business, and then everybody else can work for that person, because that one business is going to take that person to be working a lot more hours than a regular 9 to 5. He's probably going to be working at least probably double. You're probably going to be, as an entrepreneur starting out, and you want to be successful and you want to constantly market yourself, you're going to be working like 80 hours.
I'm telling you, bro. And I feel like it's a different type of work, bro. I feel like a lot of people, especially in today's society, we're so used to people telling us what to do, bro. Like, you work at Walmart, for example. You don't have to think for yourself. Really, they want you not to think. Actually, they just want you to do what the fuck they're telling you to do, bro.
If you're a fucking cashier, you scanning bags, nigga.
I'm telling you.
You give good customer service. If you a stalker, you really doing, nigga, what? Get this shit and go put it where it go.
I'm telling you.
And straighten up them aisles. Like, that's all you. Same thing every day, nigga. You know when you come in here, you know what to do. You know exactly where to go. It might be something a little different. We might got a truck coming in this day, need you to unload or whatever the fuck. But very, very damn near robotic type work.
Exactly, bro. They don't want you doing too much thinking, bro. Because once you start thinking, you're going to start fucking shit up. Or you're going to get too powerful and be like, yeah, nah. This nigga think he knows something. We gotta get rid of him, bro. But they want those robotic people, bro. Bots.
Because the thing is, a lot of these companies, they get their structure from the military damn near. Especially a lot of the ways of how they train. And like, yeah, I'm pretty sure you seen a policy change when you was working at Walmart, and that shit didn't make sense at all to the people working in there.
Hell no.
And that's because, just like the Army, they got people in the higher ups making decisions that they feel is best for everything over the board, not necessarily just this one location, because they're not in that one location. They don't give a fuck about what's going on, and all those employees are numbers in that location.
Hell yeah. And you gotta know that too, bro. Speaking of that reminded me of some shit. I was a fucking OGP, so I'm picking groceries, putting it in a cart, taking it out to the people. Bro, when I say our store doing great, like, we one of the best stores in fucking Virginia. Like, we getting them in, getting them out. But the way we was doing shit, they did not like how we was doing shit. Came in, changed all that shit. It was like, nah, y'all have to be doing the same thing as this Walmart up here and this one over there. It has to all be doing the same process.
And how y'all was doing shit, that shit was working. That shit was fine. Everything, the numbers was good. But they're like, they probably sent one nigga in there one day. He walked around in there. It's like, nah, I don't like this.
Exactly.
Let me go back. And then a week or two later, they, your boss call y'all. I'm like, yeah, we gotta do things differently this day. And everybody's like, shit was fine. These new changes are just either slowing shit up or fucking shit up. But it doesn't matter, because the people who making the changes don't work there.
Exactly, bro. It doesn't matter at all. And that's why they want those bots people, so it can just change, bro. Mm-hmm. And I feel like a lot of companies do that to, like, get a new set of employees too. Because you got to think about how many employees companies go through, especially Amazon, bro. They're getting people in, flipping them, going crazy.
Yeah, and I'll say they kind of don't like that, because it costs a lot to. It costs more to hire a new person than it does to maintain somebody. Because hiring somebody new, uniforms, you got to add them to payroll, all those type of different things, putting them in the system, all those things is like costing them money somehow, some way. And even like you getting paid training and shit like that, like that's costing them. So rather than the person that's staying there, they get like, yeah, sometimes like Amazon, they do actually, if you've been there a certain amount of time, they will pay you to quit.
Huh?
Yeah, they'll pay you to quit, but you can't work for any Amazon or Amazon subsidiary ever again in life.
Huh.
Yeah, they'll give you like a few bands, especially if you've been there a lot of years. They will pay you to quit, but
that's tough.
But as far as like entrepreneurship goes, it's definitely not a walk in the park. A lot of these gurus, these people online, you see them, they have great results, so they want to sell you. They want to sell you getting into it. Like, that's what they want. They want to make money off you getting into what they do. So they want to teach it to you. But when it comes down to it, like, everybody says, oh yeah, get a property, but they don't tell you, yeah, you might have to pay $80,000 to get your piping fixed because you got water leaks and shit like that, or need new walls, or electrical shit fucking up. You need to get, like, all those things are gonna cost you, and shit, it might be your first property and you might only be making $200-300 profit a month. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna take time for you to build up that money when it comes to like repairs and stuff. And I'm not trying to say don't nobody get into entrepreneurship, because hey, it's a great thing. But when it comes to everybody here's financial freedom and think they don't have to put no fucking work in, once like they think, oh, I'm gonna get to a point where I don't have to do nothing and I can just sit on the beach all fucking day. You're gonna get, one, if you even do that, you're gonna be bored of it sooner or later. And two, it's not like that. It's like you're gonna be 9 times out of 10 working harder than the person at a job.
Exactly, bro. And it's a different type of work harder, bro. Because at Walmart, yeah, you might do an 8-hour shift just doing meaningful shit. Like, but you got to think, you're having someone tell you what to do, bro.
You got one job. Like, that's your one job.
Literally, bro.
You hop in entrepreneurship, nigga, you's the CEO. You the number one employee.
I'm telling you.
You the fucking accountant.
You fucking janitor,
nigga, you doing, nigga, everything. The fucking setup, nigga. You the camera guy. You are all that shit. You the top editor. you wear all that shit in there. If you got a partner, that shit makes shit easier. You can delegate responsibilities and split things up. But most people, you know what I'm saying, you're not gonna have a person that you can really lock in with and do a consistent business. So you might be better off doing some shit on your own. And doing some shit on your own, yeah, you playing every hat, nigga. That shit is you. You the manager, the assistant manager, like you all that shit.
I'm telling you, bro. And you gotta really make yourself do this shit, bro. Cause like I was saying, being at
HR, nigga.
I'm telling you, like you performing bad, that's on you, bro. Like you gotta also like keep yourself responsible, because these are all your jobs and you have to do it. There's no one else coming to do it, and there's no one telling you what you need to do, bro. Even if you have a mentor, bro. Like bro, I got a mentor, bro. He don't fucking tell me everything I have to do every single day. No, I be having to figure shit out, bro. Yeah, if I need help, I can reach out, but it's still like, nah, this is your shit. You got to do it, my nigga.
You got to do it. You got to put those feet forward and decide to wake up every day and understand that, damn, from the time I wake up to the time I'm going to go to sleep, I'm really on the clock. Because, yeah, if I got a 9 to 5, hopefully, if you, like, don't be like me when I was working a 9 to 5 and bringing your fucking job stress home. Like, hopefully you leave a job at the job. So you home, you focus on other shit. But it ain't none of that when you a fucking entrepreneur, nigga. You on the fucking clock damn near 24/7. You wake up thinking about the shit. You go to sleep thinking about the shit. When you're not working on the shit, you thinking about, damn, you should be working on the shit. Like, it's one of those things where you would never feel like you're doing enough, which can be a good thing and a bad thing.
Facts, bro. And to the people that feel like they are doing enough and not getting results, those are the worst kind of people, bro.
You're obviously not doing enough.
You're obviously not doing enough. There's never been a point in my life where I was like, damn, I'm doing no. Even no. And it's not just entrepreneur. It's like football. Anything I've ever like accomplished in my life, it was never enough. Like, because there's always more you can do, bro.
And that's like, those are the type of people you usually are going to be more successful and more driven and more focused, because you never felt like I was doing enough. Like when I always say, I always felt like I was going to be something, and you know what I'm saying? I always felt like I was him, that nigga, and all that shit. It's because I never felt like I was doing enough. Like I never like, oh, I reached the pinnacle. This is it, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm finally here at the top of the mountain. Like, nah, I never got that feeling. I honestly, I don't think I would want that feeling. Because you reach the pinnacle, you reach your top tier peak, and you don't think you can go any higher. It's only one direction you can go from there.
Death. No, like, real life. I feel like that's when you really gonna die, bro. Like, you feel like you done everything. Die,
or... Like I'm saying, like won't be like, you know, they say won't be at the top, you can only go down. I'm saying, like if you feel like, damn, this is my peak, either you're gonna go through a plateau and be bored and shit could be stale, or you're gonna be going down because you don't feel like you can reach new heights.
I'm telling you, bro. So you should never feel satisfied, especially you watching this. Like, anything, bro, no way you're satisfied. No way you should be done, bro.
And if you did reach the pinnacle on some shit, then it's time for you to pick up some new shit.
I'm telling you, bro.
You might be a fucking expert fucking 2K player. Maybe it's time for your ass to try some new shit and goddamn start fucking trading, or goddamn go be a rookie at some shit. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you done reached the peak at one thing, go be a rookie at some new shit. And a lot of people can't do that. A lot of people, like, I've been so successful in my gas station businesses. Like, they, you know what I'm saying? Even though the world, they starting to switch to electric vehicles and shit, my gas station's been so good. Maybe it's time for you to hit go into a new lane. Maybe it's time for you to try real estate or try this other thing. Or maybe not. Maybe you do need to stick to your shit, and you're not as big as Exxon. You know what I'm saying? You're not as 7-Eleven, you know what I'm saying? So don't feel like you at that pinnacle yet.
I'm telling you, bro, because you're not, bro. And even if you were, bro, I still feel like you should have that mindset. There's still more to go, bro. Because I feel like that's how new heights are reached, bro. You think you're at your ceiling, and then you really bust through that jump. Mm-hmm. Damn, then you're in unexplored territory, bro.
That's how mental toughness is, too. You feel like doing those things where you feel like, all right, this is my limit. It don't even got to be entrepreneurship or anything. It can just be like fucking push-ups or some shit, or fucking plank hold. You think you can only do 2 minutes? Try 2 minutes and 30, you know what I'm saying? Hold it a little bit longer. Push that limit in. keep pushing those limits, that's how you become better. That's how you become great at stuff.
Facts.
Just keep pushing them.
Facts. And even once you get to be able to hold that bitch for 5 minutes, bro, there's still 10. Like, go for 10. I'm telling you. This shit is
always
never
a new
ending.
height. I seen the old man. He got the longest plane code. I think that shit was like, I don't know. It was some shit of hours. It was some. He was working with hours, like an old ass man. I seen that. I'm like, man, is new heights to be reached. Is new challenges. You can get more flexible. You become a better fighter. There's all types of things. You can become a better person. You can.
I'm telling you.
Always be more charitable. You can be more kind. You can be more loving. Don't put a limit on anything like that.
Facts, bro. That's why I said this shit is a marathon, bro. This shit is not 100. No, bro. This shit, you just keep running, nigga. You just keep running until somebody
you
tells
need
you.
to act with a sense of urgency when it comes to your shit, though. Like, don't be feeling like, I got tomorrow. I got this day. Like, I think Tate was saying, like, the world moving faster than it used to. Like, you know what I'm saying, as far as like how shit is going and how shit developing and stuff like that. Things that would have took a decade to transpire is now happening in fucking months or years and shit. So you do have to act with a sense of urgency. You need to be thinking, waking up every day like, yo, I need to get rich today, my
I'm
nigga.
telling you.
And you wake up with that energy, like every day your last day, you're gonna get to where you're going a lot faster.
Every single trip, bro. Every single trip. But when it really comes down to the entrepreneurship, we don't think, because you mentioned it earlier, bro. It's like there is always something to do, bro. And I feel like most people, they haven't even reached their full potential, like with doing shit in a day, like in one day. You got to think, if you're doing 3, 4, 5 productive things in a day, you still gonna have some day left, bro. Like, I feel like time does move different for everybody, but I feel like it really never stops.
Yeah, when you think about, part of having that mindset of, oh, I'm not doing enough and shit like that, it's always gonna be something you could be doing with your time.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, we all spend time doing things, and that's kind of like the sacrifice. Like, you do want to enjoy your life at the same time, but that's why I always say, make your work enjoyable. You make your work enjoyable, you'll find yourself spending less and less time doing things that you don't need to be doing, or the things that aren't really helping you.
Facts, bro. So we saying that still work hard, do all your shit, but don't get consumed in this shit, bro. Like, when it's time to be with your family, your friends, be with them. Don't be fucking checking your phone, bro. I found myself doing that shit today with the fucking IWM. I'm in a trade, and it's 12 o'clock. By 12, I'm usually dumb trading, but this shit going good, so I'm lit. I'm fucking out eating with a friend. I'm checking my phone. I'm like, damn, I might gotta put that bitch down. So be in the moment, bro. Like, if you out having dinner, bro, try to only be out having dinner. I know, but it comes being an entrepreneur. Like, sometimes you might got to take a phone call or check a fucking stock. But
you really want to set your shit up so when it's work, it's work. When family is family, so you can be fully engaged and fully present.
facts, bro. I feel like that's literally what's going to be best, bro. And it's going to be better for your mental, too, and the people around you. Like, I'd probably feel some type of way if this nigga fucking texting a bad bitch during the middle of the podcast. I'm like, God damn, my nigga. I'm trying.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You, first of all, you shouldn't be even texting these hoes or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? You deal with them when you want to deal with them on your time. You feel me? It's hey, it's business, bitch. Like,
I'm telling you, she should know I'm working. Like, even if I'm not working, I'm working. Boom. But we got to talk about this shit, bro. Because we got a fucking podcast, bro. And I promise you, if GHerbo and Southside came on this bitch acting a donkey, they would have gotten the fuck out of here, bro. Because ain't no way you let somebody disrespect you like that on your podcast.
Yeah. I mean, I think Funny Marco, his way his content is set up is kind of borderline already disrespectful. It's kind of funny. He has people on there, they be drinking. He does that kind of awkward comedy. Because I've seen Herbo and Southside interview with other people, and they don't act like that. But then again, it's who you are and what you're going to allow. You know what I'm saying? Like, when Herbo, like, because even like academics, he has people drinking and stuff on his show, but I never seen nobody really like play with him in that fashion. I don't know if See, funny Marco, he like, cause it's like they was kind of like little kid in him, they was kind of little bro in him, and they was kind of being low key disrespectful from the clips. Like I didn't watch the whole thing, so I don't have a full, complete opinion about it. But from the clips, it did look like that.
It definitely was, bro. And it's like, god damn, what did you do to make them niggas so mad? Cause I feel like it had to be more to it, bro. Cause you know, Funny Marco, he got Yosan some shoes. He was like, Yosan was like, I fucking hate you. And like, her made that fact to say that. Like, he said, my son fucking hates you.
Oh damn.
Yeah, and I feel like it was some shit like, I feel like GHerbo don't fuck with that nigga for some reason. I feel like it's some shit we don't know though.
It might be, and then I haven't seen Herbo or Southside speak on it either. So
Southside did.
Oh, what did he say?
Bro, Southside was just like, bruh, like that's how we mess around. Like talking like just being from Chicago, that's how we mess around. Like if you felt disrespected, like stand up for you. Shit, well, I was paraphrasing that part. I ain't gonna lie, but he was just like, that's how people was brought up. He was like, I don't know how your mom raised you, but like from where we from, like it was just like messed around.
Yeah, that's what it kind of seemed like, and I think they thought that that's what was allowed, because it's funny. Marco, like I said, he does that kind of awkward comedy where shit be borderline disrespectful, and it be like weird shit like that going on. So I think it's just who you are and the energy you allow that. Like if people think they can play with you, they're gonna play with you. It's a whole different thing if Southside and Herbo came on here. As one, first of all, Southside like 5'5". I wouldn't like, he's not playing with me like that. Herbo, same thing. Like, bro, you too small. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I could fight. I could like shoot like this. And my presence is different from Funny Marco. Like I take care of myself. Like I ain't got the best skin, but I'm not looking like a lizard up this motherfucker. So it's like, it's just levels to like what type of person you are, and that's no diss to any one of them. Like if they wanted to box, we could box for real, like on some fun shit for some views and some money and shit like that. They wanted to do that, we could do that. But and then like Southside, I didn't see them get on too many emotional rants, so hopefully he don't see this and get on his phone, because he one of them niggas, he be getting close to the phone and yelling at that bitch. He be doing that type shit, so you gotta kind of watch him. But and this is me clowning all of them, because it's just everything was kind of goofy about the situation. But if you're a goofy nigga, niggas gonna come on your shit and do goofy shit.
Facts, bro, and that's all it really was, bro. So, and I feel like if you, that's what you want to know what's funny. That's literally how Southside was in the video. He was close as a bitch to his phone, close as a bitch.
I see him every time he got beef with somebody, he'd be like, "Yeah, Pyru, Pyru." He be going off, and now I'm saying to his thing, I think I seen him apologize to like one person. I can't remember, but and he ain't done that in a while either. But I don't know, was he giving that aggressive energy on the phone?
I wouldn't say aggressive. He was just like, bro, like
he got that love man shit, bro.
Yeah,
he got that love man shit, bro. Like for sure, he got that love man shit. And the only thing, like I've seen, like he always like he gets to the gangster shit very fast. And you know, niggas that do that kind of on the internet, they not like, I ain't gonna say he not like that. He might be like that, but I'm just saying, you put me and any one of them niggas in the room, they're not getting on all that rowdy shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Podcast or not, you feel me?
I'm telling you.
Especially a rap nigga. Any fucking, bro. The niggas be too small. The niggas can't shoot. It's a lot of things about them niggas. And they be pushing all types of stupid shit to the youth. Like, I'm saying, I fuck with her, but I fuck with Southside too. He done made some fire beats, like, throughout his career. Like, both of them legends, you feel me? But y'all gotta stop playing with people like that. It's bad for y'all image.
Facts, bro. And a lot of people was like looking at GHerbo different, because it's like, why would you do some shit like that? But I've never seen him act like that in the interview. Even when he did the interview with like Carisha Please, like he was I mentioned that one because he was drinking then too.
Yeah, and I seen him. The last video I seen of him sober, he was talking about one of his peoples that was stealing his money and shit like that. And you could tell right now he's trying to get shit in order. He's been doing a lot of features, promoting a lot of brands. He wants everything in order for his family and his kids, because he might be having to do this jail stint, which, you know me, I don't wish jail on nobody. Hope he somehow makes it out of that situation without having to go in. But you can tell he's kind of preparing for it, and I think he's probably been drinking a little bit more, just dealing with the stress. Like I'm going to jail, I have to do this. My kids, they still gotta eat. My wife, I want to make sure she's taken care of and straight, so she ain't sucking on no other nigga dick while I've been gone. Like, there's a lot of shit with that shit, and then I don't know. Like, I used to fuck with Herbo hard, but ever since like he got like I'm not gonna say he allegedly, I guess, was doing the fraud shit, and he said in his song he ain't never been no fraud. So that kind of fucked me up, and what also kind of fucked me up is I don't know if Ari was lying, but she said he still be flirting with her and shit, and that's just kind of messy. Like your pimp game ain't too strong if you doing that, knowing that she gonna tell. Like, you making your house fucked up, and he already done got caught slipping, cheating on his shorty a few times. So
I'm telling you, bro. But I mean, that's just what he does. I mean, I feel like that's just what he does now. For the simple fact, when it was that whole Carisha Please episode, like, he admitted it, like, he cheated on Shawty with his new girl. And I feel like, bro, you do some shit like that, that's not cool. That's not good vibes, bro. I feel like it's all about how you get the girl, bro. Because how you get her is possibly how you lose her, bro. Like, if you take one of your nigga bitches, bro, that bitch probably gonna get taken by one of your niggas, bro. I feel like that shit just comes full circle.
But I think him and Ari was in some toxic shit, and he just, ended up messing with her. So I'm not gonna blame him so much for that. Especially, like, if you go back to that old video when he was getting locked up and she was snitching on him and shit, like, that shit was wild. It was a lot of shit going on, a lot of toxic shit. And I ain't gonna be too hard on her about too, because he does admit his flaws and shit like that. He says all the time he not perfect. He be doing shit, and you know what I'm saying. You're a kid that grew up in this industry shit. You know what I'm saying, but. Yeah, niggas ain't coming up on here acting like that. Nah, you respectful in JU presence. So either I'm gonna leave the situation, but we're in my space, you're gonna leave the situation. Whether you gonna get up yourself, and you gonna be like shake hands and be like, yo, we try this another day because you acting crazy right now, or I get my get the nigga up out of here, get my. I'm getting some big gorillas. Like, I'm not getting no little ass security. You know what I'm saying? Big gorillas toss your ass up out of here.
I'm telling you, as you should, though. And that be the shit, bro. We all do have bad days, bro. And if he was just having a bad day, he was just having a bad day. But I feel like it still is Funny Marco's fault. Like, you got to check some shit. Like, niggas gonna play with you if you let them, bro. That's just what it is. Like, and he let them, so yeah, they're gonna mess with you. You gotta think the type of nigga, like, they niggas, like, this is kind of how niggas can be sometimes. So I feel like if Funny Marco would have just checked the shit, it's not like he got some kids. It's not like they're gonna actually beat his ass. They're not gonna beat your ass, bro. Yeah. So I feel like, why was you acting? Why would you be?
It was like condescending type of energy, kind of like when it came to it. It's like. That's why I don't think he should have had both of them up there at the same time. Because if it was just one or the other, it wouldn't have been like that. But if you put the two best buddies that they always joking around, the two fucking jokesters, you put them together and you the kind of odd man out, like, yeah, they're going to be on some shit. And like I said, there's alcohol involved. Fucking Southside is 5'2", so... yeah, this shit gonna be a little crazy. Like,
I'm telling you, every single trip, bro, it's gonna get crazy.
I'm really trying to get that man to get on his phone the other me.
That shit would be funny as a bitch.
Fucking hilarious, bro.
Exactly, because it's fucking. You gotta look who it is too. Like, I feel like Funny Marco, bro, he didn't even have to take it like that. It seemed like he was more so in his feelings. And people gonna say that because you was, instead of just checking the shit when you just should have checked it. Like, yeah, this shit not cool. That's even to this day.
That nigga probably never checked nothing in his life, though. You gotta think about it, bro. The way, and that's the thing, bro. It's a fine line between being a comedian and a clown, bro. Like,
I'm telling you.
People gonna look at you like you a clown if you, like, allow shit like that, because now somebody else gonna be on there. It's like that. I seen an interview, and I think I sent it to you when bro's ready to up the poll on the interviewer.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's like that shit. It's like you allow that shit, you keep recording, you put that shit out without checking that shit. Like, niggas gonna do that same energy, and sometimes it might be worse. Next time, I don't even know. I think the nigga was asking him a question about another nigga or something.
Bro, I'm trying to think who it was.
he was asking him something about somebody. I think he cool with Lil Wop or something like that.
It was something.
It was something that had to do with somebody he know that turned gay or something like that, and he didn't want to answer the question. He didn't want to hear nothing about that person for whatever reason. But just pulled up on the interview and but just was like, nah, we good. We can ask the next question.
I'm telling you, bro.
I'm like, bro, you getting blasted. What's set?
I literally, cause that shit is so disrespectful, bro. It's one, it's disrespectful, and it's two, it's uncalled for, bro. It's literally uncalled for. And that's what I think what really happened with this shit. Cause you got to think, it's two jokesters. It's GHerbo. You know, Southside they was saying Southside was dick riding this shit too.
They just real close. Like they're real close. They got 2 fucking albums together. The Swervo 1 and 2, I think.
Exactly. So granted, what do you expect if one person joking on shit? Everybody fucking joking on this nigga at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it is what it is. I feel like it wasn't no dick riding. I feel like Herb just probably was going through some shit for real. He was probably going through some shit. Niggas drinking, and then this nigga funny fucking Marco looking at this nigga and he probably already feels some type of way about him anyway, because you know he cool with his baby mama, bro. That's what nigga. Hey,
and then he was like, you just gotta be a type of nigga like you can't allow certain shit like that. Cause do I think in some alternate universe if Moneybagg was the interviewer, do you think they would act like that with him? Probably not. I don't think they would play with him. I don't know. They might try to play with him like that because I think both sides of that shit. Like Moneybagg don't think Herbo really like that, and Herbo don't think Moneybagg really like that. Which who's to say who's really like that? Like what's the qualifications for like that? I don't really know. Like you gotta ask some street niggas about that shit. You know me, law-abiding citizen, 2A advocate JU over here.
That shit hilarious.
Like I don't know who the biggest gangster. I can't tell you, but I think they both be playing with each other. Cause you gotta even like they been kind of little subtle sneak dishes back and forth. Like Moneybagg, he had the Pop My Shit song, and then Herbo said in his song, I really am the shit, I don't gotta pop it. Like I be saying little subtle shit like that. Like that's something I noticed. That shit might not even been a diss. It might have just been bars, but it just was like convenience. You know what I'm saying? The nigga saying that his song Pop My Shit, and nigga said I really am the shit. Like they got, and there's no reason for them. I'm a big advocate for black men. If y'all got the same baby mama, y'all need to be cool because y'all kids need to be cool. Like
I'm telling you, bro, and that's not even Moneybagg baby mama.
Yeah, not yet.
He just
I think he got a lot of kids, so I don't think he's in any rush either.
Yeah,
but my thing is like I don't know. Some certain shit would make me feel a type of way. Like so maybe that's just I need personal growth. That's why I don't got kids yet. Cause if a nigga is like my baby mama taking a picture with my son and the nigga arm in the picture, like you seen that shit recently? I don't know. I might feel some type of way about that shit. Like, but what can you do? You can't really do nothing but feel some type of way because you didn't have your program right. Like we said earlier, you allowed this woman to come in, take your seed. You gotta protect your seed. It's like gold nowadays.
I'm telling you, bro. But that's going to be the end of today's episode, bro. I just want to say thank y'all for tuning in, bro. If you felt some type of way, make a diss song.
Yeah, make a diss song. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up in the DM. You know what I'm saying? Or drop a comment. Because, you know, me personally, I speak from my experience and my opinions of how I've experienced this world in my 27 years of life. You know, that really ain't shit compared to some of these old heads. But I try to also share knowledge that I've got from older guys too. But like I said, it's still growing. I could be wrong about every single thing I say about up here, and I'm cool with that. Because if I'm wrong and I get 100 million comments and niggas trying to correct me, I'm going to either learn something or I might just think y'all stupid.
I'm telling you, bro.
Like always, man, love y'all. We out.
Love.